Oh, good morning. Didn't realise my hair was that messy. Good morning, everyone. Oh, my goodness. What a start to the morning. Sitting here. That's a bit too far over, isn't it? Sorry. Sitting here, we only just got up. Well, I only just got up very recently because I woke to the thunder. I'm assuming some lightning. It's been a bit stormy in the early hours of this morning, and I didn't realise it until, of course, there was the loud claps of thunder that woke me up. It has been a bit of a rough night for sleep and all sorts of reasons. And the clouds out there are still very dark, very heavy. It has been raining. I don't know what is next yet. I'm looking out the window now and it's just looking like a winter's day, but it's not. It is still the last day of summer today. It is the 28th of February, and I'm Ros Boundy Psychic Medium, here to share with you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. So I'll get into it because I have got it here ready now, since the computer has finished booting up and allowed me to do the full-on ready to get going. Just in time, too, I might add, before my scheduled post went dud. So there you go. Good morning to you, Sarah. We've got you here first up on my list. Lovely to have you here. And we've got Nat as well. So good morning and a happy Monday to you too. We've got Rena is here as well in the live. Late start for all of us, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, it certainly was for me. I only just made that timeline. I still got the big clock blinking at the back, so I know we had a power outage. So it is late, but that's okay. We'll get through it. Michaela, good morning to you, and she's wishing to all a good morning. We have got Michaela saying so scared as well. It's all happening. It's still happening there, is it? I'm trying to find where I've put I think my iPad is in the other room. I'm not actually monitoring the Body Soul app that normally I have been able to get into the mix of where this is going to. And I normally have it here so I can see if there's any comments from those who are on the other side of the world. And so if you are there, good morning. And rain in Queensland. It's still raining. Oh, God. I know they mention on the forecast that there's more expected. So feeling it for you. Yes, and yes, to mention the prayers for Ukraine. Let's keep it going. Let's be those tears, that the rain is the tears for them. And we can pray. We can send our good vibes and all that wonderful prayer to them. So what we're going to do now, though, is shift over to the cards, ready for our reading. Now, in context of today, I only guessed where that was going to sit. I wasn't quite sure. And I do have a couple of things that I haven't put up there. So there we go. And I'm going to, what's the other thing I was going to do over there? Just shift me, because I had some things that I was going to be doing yesterday. Well, I did actually do them. I successfully trialed out a different way of doing some readings via, getting just $5 first, so that I can at least work out some stuff with my soul software, and it's working. Here's this beautiful owl. Look at that in flight, and the eyes really is like staring into a soul, isn't it? There are two things we shouldn't give our children. One's roots and the other is wings. Should. Not shouldn't. I read that wrong, hey? No, there are two things we should give our children. One is roots, the other is wings. Absolutely. So that's a gorgeous card that goes in the front of mine, so I see that all the time while I'm at my desk. The other one is from this deck that is the Inner Soul Guidance Oracle that Leanne and Deb have created. Absolutely beautiful. And here it is. It's the unicorn. And as I woke this morning, I thought, God, Maybe that's what's a problem. We've got unicorns creating havoc in the clouds. Not a problem. Unicorns exist. You just got to trust it. And the unicorn is saying, trust your transition, enjoy the changes and feel the magic. So if you do feel like you're in some form of change, which I think all of us are each and every day, so just trust the transition. Trust your intuition through it too. There's the camera in the back. Enjoy those changes. It really actually is magic, and I love the sound of rain on the corrugated iron roof. I think it's absolutely magic there too. It just brings that sense of the strength of Mother Nature more than anything, I think, and just that recognition we are all together in our world. It's not just us alone. Good morning, Kerry Ann. Lovely to have you here. So here we go with and I haven't got my usual Apple Pencil pointer, so here we are with my beautiful trusty letter opener. And we've got the 5 cards as usual. We've got the mouse. Well, it's one mouse swinging, but it's mice together. Mice in the home space. We've got the older woman in the workspace. We've got the stairs as the unexpected, but that's actually choice, even though the picture is stairs, the card itself is choice. We've got the young man in our role, and it is the dice that are in the center as the outcome. So it's mice and dice and woman in that row. Beautiful combination. And we've got choice, dice, man in that column. So to start with the mice, it really is that taking a risk, swinging away there as he's about to chew through that last thread. He's like with mice, they are taking advantage of the resources. I think what you're needing to do in your house is get it ready for mice, as in to prevent them. Put the steel wool in the holes where you find holes, or what method you like. Steel wool is what I always used to use if I found holes. Mice do exist. They are around, and you can set traps if you like. And there's all sorts of ways of preventing them from coming in and nicking your food, chewing through plastics, that type of thing. So, and we've got Michaela saying Mother Nature is strong, perhaps overdoing it a bit at the moment. Well, yes, it's the balance of what nature is, and we happen to be just participants. What is the strength that we see in all, as much as what humans are trying to manipulate our environment and change things around to suit us? It really is the natural realm of Mother Nature that's going to win out every time. And no, Corinda, unfortunately, have not got a card to stop war. I think the best I saw was, why are we allowing old men to send young in to die for no reason? It was a very emotive, as it is. It is a very emotional time for understanding the why. There is no decent reason why. Anyway, we'll continue onward, because we do have things that we need to deal with at our own inner level that brings forward that is the loving energy towards all others. So, yes, I agree there, Michaela. It is a good one. So prepare the home for mice and be aware of, sense that is about to, that is about to be invasive of our space for whatever reason, and of the resources that we have. So it's not just the mice, it's metaphorically that energy that's coming in to steal away what is ours. Be on the alert. So shifting that, we're going to move from that, and we're going over to the workspace. That's absolutely right, Michaela. We do still have our life to lead, and we can't support others if we're not leading ours well. So we have this older woman in the workspace. It is that mature, more nurturing understanding and wisdoms that we're going to bring to our work today. So in whatever way that you do your work, even if you're working for someone else, if you're working for yourself, if you're solo solopreneur, business owner or whatever from home like I am, it's all of these things that you're going to have tapping into your day, bringing in that energy. Sometimes there'll be those moments to reflect on what's the wisest thing to do, and we'll be able to do that. So just have that awareness around what is the most balanced, most, and I won't say just most mature, but it's more that wisdom rather than doing a knee-jerk thing. Take a little bit of time to reflect and figure out what is the best option of these choices, because we have the choices card today. And it is in that unexpected. So it is going to be, once you get to that parting of the stairs into the left or the right, the day or the night, in whichever way that you're going to choose, that defined, definite answer is going to be there. Take the steps and move through to that left or right, the one or the other. So that's going to need our wisdom, especially in that, the gentler feminine energy is considering it with a little more, a little bit more of a nurturing and understanding way. The mice, take what choices you need to as far as that type of what's happening in your home. The young man here in our role, it is to bring that younger strength through with it as well on a personal level, so that we will be able to step through our day in confidence, in that sometimes a little bit gung-ho maybe, but that's where the wise woman's wisdom's coming in as far as the workspace goes. But it really is bringing in that fresh ideas as well too, that fresh heart, that fresh energy, because it is a younger man. And bring that into your day as well. You will feel it at times. And moving to that dice, that outcome. I love that heart. Thank you, Sarah. With our outcome, with our pivoting role today, we can feel like it's going to be a toss of the dice. We don't have control of Mother Nature. So out here, as we're moving through our day today, we're going to need to be mindful of those steps that we're needing to take to avoid rain or lightning strike or that type of thing, because it does still look that stormy. And anything can happen today. So really take it as that roll with the dice, roll with the flow. Be excited by the possibilities of what the dice remind me of the game yards. It can be playful, and it can also be to that edge of gambling with things that you're dealing with. That's why I would consider that using that wisdom is taking that gambling sort of edge out of it and just bringing in that playfulness of the younger man. And the mice do play. They do have, I'm sure they have games themselves too. So it really does feel like that, a little bit of joyfulness with an edge of be careful, the choices that we make, because it is the older, wiser woman in our mix today. So thank you for being here and watching, taking in from your connection with your spirit guides what you need for your day from the cards. It's only one tool that we use. There are many other ways of really taking guidance from our spiritual connections. So be open to that. Trust your inner self as well with what you feel is the right way. We do have intuition for a reason, because that is that direct connection with spirit. It is our gut feeling. It doesn't have to be all airy-fairy and in the fluffy clouds. It is practical, and we are living it. So bring your senses fully to your day today. And thank you, Michaela. They're beautiful. Thank you. Those prayers. Definitely remember the prayers for all who are in Europe, because there are many friends of friends over there who are so concerned for the Ukrainians and the Russians connection part, because it's not just that all Russians agree with what is being done. It's not that simple. But certainly prayers. And thank you, Sarah. Have a beautiful day, everyone, and bring it all out with love to all. Thank you. And from Michelle, thank you too. Absolutely. Until tomorrow, hopefully with a little bit better weather, tomorrow at about the 8 o'clock, on a bit more on time, I hope. So we'll see what happens today. Just keep being the best you that you can be, and in everything, be it with love. Bye for now, and namaste.